Brae Hansen has been granted parole. She was serving 25 years to life for the murder of Timothy McNeil. News 8's Esmeralda Perez joins us in studio with what may have played a role in today's decision. Esmeralda?
Well, Carlo, Brae Hansen is now 37, but she was 17 years old when she was involved in the plot to kill her stepfather, attorney Timothy McNeil. I spoke with a criminal defense lawyer who is not involved in this case about the factors the board may have considered.
It's been nearly 2 decades since Timothy McNeil was murdered. The DA's office says evidence at trial showed Brae Hansen and her sibling plotted to kill McNeil for financial gain. They also say Brae's sibling traveled from Phoenix, staged a robbery, and shot McNeil 4 times, twice in the head. Hansen was convicted of first-degree murder in 2009 and initially sentenced to life without parole. Because she was 17 at the time, she was resentenced in 2015 to 25 years to life.
Because of her youth at the time, there are now early releases for people that were minors at the time of the conviction of the crime and the time of the commission of the crime. So that's probably what happened.
San Diego criminal defense lawyer Gretchen Von Helm says Hansen's age at the time of the murder likely played a role. This was her reaction to hearing about today's news.
Well, it was a surprise because he was such a well-known attorney. He was, a pretty good defense attorney. But as a defense attorney, he would probably want someone to be granted parole if they had changed.
San Diego County District Attorney Summer Stephan opposed Hansen's release, saying in part, quote, "This was a callous, premeditated murder motivated by greed that took the life of Timothy McNeil and forever changed the lives of his loved ones."
The decision to grant someone parole is usually after several attempts, and the person has to do follow what the parole board says. So they say do A, B, and C, and she did A, B, and C. Then they may say, okay, she did what we asked, and her decision-making has improved considerably since she was an offender, back in 2008.
And the governor also has a role in the parole process and in certain cases can review a parole board decision. So even though Hansen was granted parole, that does not necessarily mean she will be released immediately. Carlo, back to you.
Thanks, Esmeralda.